with the conclusion of round one of the NHL playoffs finally coming, and round two just around the corner, I think first game actually does start today. I figure we should probably do a little quick, maybe a little bit of recap on the first round, and then my predictions for the next round. Now, with only 4 series occurring in round two, this video, I shouldn't say this. I was going to say the video probably won't be too long, but knowing me, it will be. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick little recap of the first round of the NHL playoffs, and then we're going to take a look forward to the 4 series that we have going into round two, and kind of the predictions that I expect to enter into the third round of the playoffs, the final 2 from each conference. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is John. This is the Sports Advocate. Thank you so much for tuning in. It truly means the world to me. If you do enjoy this content, give me a like or a dislike. Give me some criticism down below because I'm really trying to improve for you guys. Also, do comment down below what you think the biggest upset of round one was and who you think will come out on top in round two. Also, if you do enjoy this content, I have content like this coming out daily on this channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I do NFL, NBA, and NHL, and I do have a lot planned for you guys. And I think I'll do a little bit of sneak peek. So for NBA content, I'm going to have a pretty deep dive into the finals once those come around, those 2 teams, what they did well, what they didn't do so well. Was it their regular season or the playoffs, all that stuff. We're going to go through that for the NBA. For the NFL, I'm a Chargers fan, so I'm going to be going over some of my picks for some people that didn't do good last year that I expect to do good this year, some predictions for stats, and also some rookie analysts for the Chargers. And for the NHL right now, I'm just kind of watching the playoffs at this very moment. I will likely have a deep dive for the NHL Stanley Cup Finals when that comes, but we're quite a ways from that. But let's go ahead and get right into this. Quick little look back. Avalanche swept the Predators. I think that was pretty much predicted. I believe I did say that was going to be a sweep. Doesn't help that the Predators did not have their star goalie in net, Jose. Saros was not there for them. That would have probably been a big help. Next up, the St. Louis Blues won 4-2 over the Wild. I did have the Wild coming out on top here. Now, I will say I think the Blues are very, very good, and they deserve to win that. I'm just a Marc-Andre Fleury fan, and I think Kirill is a phenomenal player. The Blues come out on top on that. That was very, very good. Oilers versus Kings. This was a very, very close one, actually. Is my game down? This was a very close series. 4-3 end up with the Kings on top, the Oilers on top, and it was kind of a surprise for the reasons that it was, because the Kings year-round were known as being able to score on their little second chance opportunities on offense and get like an opportunity that maybe wasn't expected for most teams. And their goalie was a big reason why they were able to be pretty decent this year. And it ends up being that the Oilers win the series mainly because of their goalie and these weird chances that they get. They pretty much flipped the script on the Kings. But the Oilers come out on top 4-3. Flames over the Stars. Calgary comes out on top 4-3. I did not expect it to be this close, especially since the Stars normally struggle to score goals. The Flames kept pretty low on scoring goals. And yeah, the rookie goalie for Dallas played incredible. I need to see his name because I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a long name, I think. Ottinger. Yeah, Ottinger. James Ottinger played incredible all series long for a rookie. It's insane to see. I'm sure he has plenty of talent for the future. And the Dallas has so many good goalies, so I wonder what they're going to be doing next. Panthers win 4-2 over the Capitals. It looked like the Capitals were going to go on a run there. Panthers turned around, winning. We all expected that. Hurricanes over Bruins. This was close. 4-3. Hurricanes win it. Bruins, I did not really enjoy how they were playing during the series. I like physical play. I did not like how they were targeting goalies. At times it seemed like 4-3 win for the Hurricanes. That was a very, very enjoyable series to watch. Maple Leafs continue to lose first round. Lightning beat them in a 4-3 series, Game 7. Lightning wins it, and everyone on the Maple Leafs seemed to be going off crying. Austin Matthews and all them promised that it was going to be a turnaround, and I do expect it. I do expect next year to have that fire underneath them, and they're probably going to go out and at least win round one. but I did have Tampa winning that. And then we have Rangers versus Penguins. I chose the Rangers. They did it right, but not for the reasons I thought. I thought Igor Shesterkin was going to be a big reason for it. He struggled quite a bit outside of Game 1. And the Rangers still find a way to come out on top over the Penguins. Even with Sid the Kid's concussion, he ends up playing Game 7. Hopefully that doesn't ruin him long term. But round 2, let's go ahead and make some predictions. And on this, I just want to do a quick little recap in case you either missed it or just all that, because I didn't want to do a full-length video on a recap. They're just not very enjoyable. Predictions, we have Panthers versus Lightning, Hurricanes versus Rangers, Avalanche versus Blues, and Flames versus Oilers for round 2. Obviously, like I said, there's only 4 games left, 8 teams. There's still a lot of games to be played, though. When you're in 7-game series, that leaves you 28 games in just this round. You're getting 2 games per day, with tonight being Tampa and Florida and St. Louis and Avalanche. Probably going to be 2 very, very good games. Now, I do... Let's start in the West, because I feel like I normally start in the West, and also because I feel like that's a little bit more expected on over there in the West. Avalanche versus Blues. I'm taking Avalanche. You can't really put... The Blues are good. I could see an upset coming here, but I'm going to take the Avalanche in a 4-2 series. I think the Blues are likely going to still take 2 games, maybe only 1. I expect the Blues to win a game, though, at least. I'm saying 2 at this point because I think the Blues are better than maybe they're capable of, or some people think they're capable of doing. So I think they'll probably end up winning 2. I think it'll be a 4-2 series, Avalanche over the Blues. Again, the Avalanche have so much talent offensively, and their defense is incredible. They're just going to be overwhelm everybody they're playing against. But let this be known, I think at some point the Avalanche are going to get, shocked. I think it's going to happen. I keep saying I think a lot, but I mean, that's kind of what predictions are. So I just don't know. The Avalanche always seem to be super high. Everyone's like, hey, the Avalanche are going to do really, really good. And then something goes wrong, and they just lose the boat. They get tipped, and it's just a big shock to everybody. They have a very, very good goalie. They have incredible offense. Their defense has been great. I think the Blues have enough in them to come up with the upset, but just with what I've seen with the Blues, struggling early on in the series against the Wild, I'm going to say 4-2, 4-1 Avalanche over the Blues, at least at this very moment. For me, I hope that there's a little bit closer, because I love these Game 7s where everything's on the line. I love watching them. I'm so happy we got 3 in the same night. That was incredible to watch. That made me very, very happy. I hope we get multiple Game 7s. Again, it's one of the best things in sports is that win or go home in a best-of-7 series. I mean, you've worked so hard for 6 games already, and now you're in Game 7, and it's still right there for either team to get. It's so fun to watch. Everyone's putting it out there. You're pulling goalie like at 5 minutes left in the game because you're just like, I need it. It's very, very fun to watch. Now, the Flames versus the Oilers, I think this one's going to be very close. Not only do the Oilers have incredible offense with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid, I mean incredible, but their side pieces, at least through the first round, were playing very, very good. I feel like neither of Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl, I don't even remember hearing Leon Draisaitl's name that much, were really the key contributors to why they won that first series. So as long as the side pieces continue to do very, very well, then there's a chance that the Oilers come out on top on this. Now, on the other side of things, Johnny and the Flames and Markstrom have looked very, very good year-round. They've been in slumps. You got to wonder if they enter a little slump here. They still come out on top in round 1. The team is very, very good. They don't have as much offensive power as I thought they were going to have, at least for round 1. But I trust the Flames goalie more than I trust the Oilers goalie. Yes, Davis, is that his name? Mike Davis of the Oilers. I need to go back around. Mike Davis, I believe it is, of the Oilers. We're going to go look. Mike Smith. Sorry, not Davis. Mike Smith, 40-year-old goalie, has been looking very, very good as of late for the Oilers. He's done a big help for them. I just think Markstrom's going to be that guy. He's been that guy year-round. He's been in the Vezina race. I have a video on that if you want to go check that out. Go ahead, and I really appreciate it, and it did very, very good. So that makes me quite happy. I'm going to take the Flames right here. I don't know if that's a huge surprise for most people. Yes, so far through 2 of the 4, I've chose the higher seed, but I feel like it's a little bit close. I think St. Louis could come up with the upset, and I think the Oilers here too could, and that wouldn't be a big upset because it's 1 and 2, but I think the Oilers could come out on top. I'm choosing in a 6-game series. I think this one is more likely to go to 7 than the St. Louis Blues one. I'm saying the Flames because of Markstrom and Johnny. I just haven't seen enough from Leon Draisaitl. Connor McDavid is going to do what he always does, but I haven't seen enough from Draisaitl to say that they're going to be good at it, because I don't know if their backup pieces, their side pieces, are going to be able to consistently give them the extra power that they need to win the 7-game series over and over and over again. So we have the Flames in this one. I'm going to say in 7. Now, the Panthers versus the Lightning. Both great teams. The Panthers number 1, Lightning number 3. Lightning just came out on top over the Maple Leafs in a very, very close one. The Panthers, on the other hand, weren't in such a close one. 4-2 over the Capitals. We already talked about that. Now, the Panthers did not look incredible versus the Capitals, even winning and not in 6 games. They didn't look incredible. And the Lightning will go to 7, but I really enjoyed how they play. They're coming off of a great run in recent years. They've been doing extremely well. I'm taking the Lightning, and I think it's going to be a shock to a lot of people. Now, I think this series is split. Like, most people are choosing quite evenly, but I'm going to say this is in 5 or 6 for the Lightning. I think Panthers take an early one. Game 2, maybe. I'm saying Game 2 Panthers take. And 5 or 6 games is going to be, and it's going to go towards the Lightning. That's my pick. Why? Because the Lightning have that. They have the chemistry. They've been here before. They know how to win these tight games. They know how to come out on top in a very, very important part of the year in a tough series. They know how to come out top. And they proved it this last series. They just proved it right now against a very good team in the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, they were a very good team, especially during the regular season. And the Lightning prove that they're still capable of it in these tough scenarios, in these playoff conditions. They're able to go out and they're able to win it, and they're able to win it in the away team's barn, even in this 7-game series. I have the Lightning right here, and that's nothing against the Panthers. I just think the Lightning have it in them to go out and do that. Is this an upset? Based on choices, most people's choices of these analysts, I don't think that's much of an upset to say Lightning win, because it was pretty darn close to being even on picks. But when you're looking at 1 to 3, that's normally part of an upset. Now we got the Hurricanes versus the Rangers. This is tough for me for a couple reasons. Here, one, I like the Hurricanes. I think the Hurricanes are a very, very capable team. They have goalie. I guess I don't know what their goalie situation is right now after their last series and everything that's been going on with them. But on the other hand, the Rangers come out on top in their series over the Bruins, I want to say. Hopefully that was the right. Yep, Hurricanes come over on the Bruins. And no, the Rangers come out on the Bruins. Sorry about that. Am I messing up that bad? Yeah, the Hurricanes on the Bruins and the Rangers on the Penguins. My brain was right. I think I said it wrong, though. So they're both playing very, very tough competition. People that have proved that they can win, and people that are very, very physical. Especially the Bruins are incredibly physical, but the Penguins play a very physical type of game. Both these series were quite tight in each game. It was very fun to watch. I want to see, this one's so tough for me because the Hurricanes, I don't know what their goalie situation is at this very moment, but they're very good defensively. But on the other hand, the Rangers, Igor Shesterkin, who should win the Vezina, I'm saying, even though I had Anderson winning it in my video, I think it's Igor now, and not because playoffs. It's a regular season thing, and he hasn't done good in the playoffs. but Igor struggled in the playoffs, and I don't know if he's going to be able to turn around and keep that going for him in this round, if he's going to be able to get it back together and play like game one throughout a whole series. Now, I don't expect him to get 70, 80 saves each game, but is he going to be able to have that incredible save percentage through a 7-game series in round 2? I'm not sure. It's going to come down to a lot of things for me. Is Ranta playing? I think he is. Did he play game? I think he played in that last game for them. Let me go check. I think he did, but I didn't watch it. Game 7. Ranta did play. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I wasn't sit out. So Ranta against Igor Shesterkin. Who do I like more? I like Shesterkin more as a goalie by himself, but Ranta was playing much better, at least in the playoffs as of recent. When he was playing, he's playing much better record-wise. I think he was 3-2. Igor played all of his games, so he was 4-3. Their record's about the same, win-loss. Their save percentage, Ranta had a little bit better, but I think Ranta has more assistance for that defense, but you got to think about that. He's going to have that same assistance during this round. You're not going to just lose it. It's not goalie, just the goalie. You're going to get that help. Who do I want? I'm taking the Hurricanes. I like the Rangers. Igor Shesterkin has not showed me enough here. I do like the idea of the Rangers going on a big run and making the finals. I just haven't seen enough from Shesterkin at this very moment. So going based strictly on what I saw last round for the Rangers in their series, I'm going to take the Hurricanes because not only did they just play a really, really tough series this last round, but they have plenty of defensive help for the goalie, Ranta, and even when Ranta was out, they're doing very well with their other goalie who went 1-1, but the games were pretty darn good and close. I'm going Hurricanes on this one, so that leaves you with Hurricanes versus Lightning and Avalanche versus Flames. I think the Flames come out on top in the next round. If we're talking round 3, now obviously this is far out predictions. I would have Flames and I would have Lightning. So Flames and Lightning against each other would be my finals matchup if I'm making a way too far in advance prediction here. Now obviously these are all predictions, so if these are complete garbage and I'm wrong in all 4 of them, you can dog me in the comments all that you want. That's the point of sports, is to have fun, make predictions, have conversations. So go ahead and have a conversation with me down below. Make your picks. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Go ahead and do what you want to do. I really enjoy having this conversation with you guys. But yeah, comment the biggest upset from last round. Comment your picks for this round. And if you enjoyed this content, give me a like. And if you really enjoyed this content, because I'm sure you did if you stuck this long, go ahead and subscribe because I have content like this daily. NFL, NBA, and NHL. Daily content. I normally rotate on a 3-day basis, one of each. Sometimes I'll go back-to-back or every other day on certain things when it gets busy. Now, a quick little talk about what's going to be going on here soon with my channel. We're closing in on the end of the NBA season. Like I told you, I'm going to do a little bigger episode on the finals. Maybe not bigger, but a little bit more in-depth episode on the finals, the final 2 teams, what they did right, what they did wrong, how they can pick it up for the last 7 games of the series, all that stuff. That's going to be coming in another week or so once these 2 rounds end. And also for the NHL, we're going to do something very similar. Obviously, I'm going to do some recaps and predictions for round 3. I may do something like that for the NBA because we're entering round 3 right now, but there's only 2 games, so it's kind of hard to do that. I might skip over that. Chargers, we're in the offseason. It's a very, very busy offseason at this very moment. Not only do I need to make predictions on stats, I have plenty of information coming out. We have the team camps that are coming up in just a few weeks here. The rookie mini camps are occurring right now. Players are showing up for mini camps, and there's so much going on. I have a ton of content for the Chargers. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get it out in time before it becomes irrelevant, but I have a ton of content coming out for the Chargers. I have a lot planned for other teams as well. Vegas Golden Knights, I'm going to have a video on their coach when they make a coach decision. No, they fired their coach. The Chicago Bulls, I'm going to start talking about, we're talking about free agency. I'm going to probably start talking about the draft here soon. There's plenty of content going to be coming out. I have a lot of ideas at this very moment, and I truly appreciate all of you guys that have already subscribed and anyone that possibly is thinking about doing it. I highly encourage it. Go ahead and check out another video if you like that video. Hit subscribe because I truly appreciate it a lot. Every single one of you is noticed and appreciated. If you comment down below and I'm able to respond to you, like your comment is able to have a conversation, I'm going to reply to you because I just love having conversation about sports with people, and it truly means the world to me. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description if you enjoy that. I'm always talking about sports on there, and you can do whatever. You can comment on my stuff or whatever, DM me your thoughts on whatever. Honestly, like I'm so open to conversation that you guys don't even understand it. Anything that you guys send me that's like a true open conversation, I will likely sit there and talk to you for hours just back and forth if you have enough information for me. And I take a lot of the information that you guys give me, whether that's in comments or whatever, and use it in my videos to either improve or just come up with a new idea for a video coming out. But now that I've rambled quite a bit, we're way far off what the video was. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, give me a like, subscribe, anything like that. It's truly appreciated a lot. But as always, I hope I taught you something today. I hope it made you smile. I hope it made you laugh. That something's really important to me, affecting someone else's day in a great way, the same way you guys have affected mine. And as always, you guys all be safe out there.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear